Hey guys, and welcome back in my next video. Today I'm gonna show you and explain to you how works the arena in Awaken Chaos. I'm gonna tell you what teams you should use or not use, how to climb, and just generally speaking, explain you in depth how arena in PvP works. So first of all, as you all should already know, there are different ranks to the arena, right? So you have legend, diamond, platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. Bronze, everyone starts in bronze at the very beginning. Then you go to silver, gold, etc., etc. Obviously, you get rewards based on like where you are. So every week you get diamonds, and every end of the season you get those special rewards based on your rank. As you can see, the season for me, for example, right now ends in 13 days. Also, you can check here on the very bottom which realm are you in. If I'm not mistaken, the new players that started on global launch are in different realms that the guys, people like me who started on the soft launch, right? So you won't see the same defenses or the same whales. Yeah, let's say like that. But nevertheless, you will see the same monsters because right now, what's the strategy in Arena? So for the defensive teams, it's really easy. You should go for a HP dev team. Do not put a speed team, a nuke team in your defense because they do not work. Like me, for example, whenever I see, okay, let's refresh. Yeah, whenever I see a defense like that, when you have win tricks and you don't have basically a dev HP team, the teams like that I can just destroy by either outspeeding you or just bringing my own HP dev team because you will not nuke it, you will not kill it. So it's very important, guys, that you for your defense. Right now, the meta, there's only one rule. You put the most tanky HP dev heroes and you just hope that you're gonna survive. Because how does it work in PvP arena right now? The meta basically is to survive as long as possible so your enemy dies from the tower damage. Because in PvP arena you have 6 rounds, and after the 6th round, the player who is attacking will start getting damage from the towers. It's a little bit the same like Summoner Wars. And, and all the other games I think is the same. So basically the meta is to put a lot of healers, support characters, everything to survive as long as you can, so the other team just dies trying to basically kill you. So obviously Hakrim is the god of dev PvP. Every single team has Hakrim when it comes to HB dev teams. And then Blackhorn, Metasia, Rogira. The more healers you have or put, the better it is. Then you can have Brand, you can have Charles, you can have the Tortoise Reggie as well. You can also, I don't know, you can have Connor. Like it's basically you just need to survive. So, oh, Ricard as well is a very good hero. So yeah, guys, it really depends what do you have, but always Hakrim and then anything else that's a tank. And that's how you win. So far, I think only very few people were able to kill my defense and most of them just die by trying. Either my heroes out heal and out damage them, or basically after round 6 they just start dying from the towers, from the attack from the towers. So that's the rule. Like I said, do not put speed teams. Do not put, I don't know, a mix of, I don't know, Hakrim, Torrent, and then you put 2 DPS. It doesn't work. It's not, you don't do damage enough and you're not tanky enough. So this is pointless. Don't do that. Full HP dev team, that's all you need. So I don't save that and it stays, right? Yeah. This is my team. I will show you the statistics later. And in terms of attack, well, in terms of attack, guys, I will not lie to you. It's very easy. If you have a nuke team and you attack another nuke team, well, if you don't outspeed their win tricks, you're gonna die. If you attack a nuke team with a dev HP team, 80-90% you will always win, because if you survive the ultimates, then you just out heal them and kill them. However, the problem starts obviously when you have those HP dev teams. If your gear is not good enough, you will not be able to nuke them. So you have two scenarios. First of all, you can run a AoE team and hopefully nuke the whole team before they play. Obviously, as an attacker, the only good thing is that you can choose your spells, and if you outspeed them, well, you can stun the healer, which gives you one more turn. But other than that, you can also go for single target nukers. So for single target nukers, the teams basically is like very high damage teams. So let me show you here. So for example, for single target nukers, what I recommend, and I gonna build it next week, is is him. He's very good for the current meta, and Twina as well. What else you can build is also, if you were lucky, you can also build, let me show you in the index. You can also build Crazed Urzag. He's very good also for single target nuke teams. And besides that, I would say that's it, to be quite honest. Yeah, if you want a single target team for the current meta, the best is basically Antuina with the elf, because like you saw, most of the HP dev teams, it's basically water or earth. So I would really recommend building either Erendil or Antuina for single target. For nuke teams, again, if you have the damage and the gear, you can one-shot them. If you do not, you cannot. So let me show you an example. So this is my team. I have Borden right now because obviously most of the teams also have Metasia. So he's here to counter Metasia. But next week I will build Antuina and the Elf, and I will basically change him for one of them, because okay, he deals with Metasia, but he's useless against Hakrim or Blackhorn. So I will build Antuina because even if she doesn't have the elementary advantage on Metasia, if everyone focus Metasia, she will die. But then the problem is the Torrent. So that's why I want to change him. So let me just give you how a nuke team works and basically what you need to focus on when you are a nuke team. Obviously, Wintrix is a must. I will build a different team next week with Virgil, and I will show you how you can counter those teams without a Wintrix. But for now, I only have Wintrix. So, as I said, we go first. We are attacking, and you have obviously the stun. So, as you can see, Blackhorn and Maria are very fast, and I will stun Mary because I don't want her to put invincibility, and I will hope that Blackhorn is not faster, and he's not. But Mary, for X reason, why did she go? Like, how did the stun go away? I don't know. Oh yeah, Mary has the possibility. I forgot about that. Wow, Lucas, wow. So yeah, basically Mary, I think she cleanses every turn one debuff, right? Completely forgot. But yeah, doesn't really matter when you have a nuke team like mine. Okay, so he gonna heal, great. Then Oriel, he should one-shot the Torrent. Yep. Then Hakrim, boom. I reset Uriel's ultimate, and then boom. Okay, I didn't have to. So yeah, that's how a nuke team works basically. You just nuke them, and this team wasn't really like they don't have a good equipment, so you need to also understand that PvP is for end game. Don't think that you have to be or you will be higher than silver if you are still not farming stage 12 of any raid. To go to gold and above, you need the gear. PvP arena is not only champion, but it is also PvP check. If you don't have the gear to nuke, you will not nuke, and even single targets, you will not finish the team if you don't have a good gear. So don't focus on arena before you have proper teams that farm stage 12 for either Queen, Ashe, or Tulpa. If you don't farm the gear yet, it's not your time to rush PvP and try to climb. Just do the PvP you can. There will be some teams, like I said, any nuke team and defense team, this is easy. Just use a dev team and there is 80-90% chance that you will win since it's against a robot EA and they will not stand the proper heal or whatever the res, so you have way more chance to win with a dev team rather than to hope to outspeed the other team. So I will just show you the statistics of my dev team. So for brand, I have 27.7k in HP, 2.2k in defense, and honestly, everything else is useless. The only thing I'm also focusing is resistance. I'm trying to stay above 50%, but I would love to have it higher. And I focus on the dragon scale set on every single hero because I take 30% less damage from critical strikes. Then I have Blackhorn. Same in Blackhorn. I have 22.2k HP and 2k defense. So the set, as you can see, I still need to upgrade it. I just literally don't have the material for it. But once everything is plus 15, I should be at the same statistics as Brand. And then again, speed, I'm just lucky, but I didn't focus. But again, resistance 40-50% what I'm aiming for, but again, it's not ideal. I just can't update it to plus 15 yet. Then Hakrim, like I said, Hakrim will be in every single team, and I have 21k HP, not voluntary, it's just there. But I want obviously Hakrim, you just want to focus on HP, so I have 3.6k, but you should focus for 4k. But then again, I just need to update my AQ to plus 15. And then again, plus 50 resistance, that's what I'm aiming for, but you should aim for more. Hakrim is the only one doesn't have the set of Dragon Scale because I just don't have a good equipment to put on him with defense percentage. So I prefer to have higher defense rather than the set. And then lastly, well, you can put either Ricard, you can put Rogi, you can put Charles. It really depends what you have. You can put even a Connor, like you saw a Mary. You like just try to see what you have and make it the most resistant team you can. It really like you don't have obviously you won't maybe have all the heroes I have right now, but that's not the point. The point is just to survive with what you have. Me, like as you saw, personally I use Charles. I just think that he's very OP. By the way, let me just skill up his spells because it was close and I couldn't do it. And basically, Charles, I really like Charles is amazing. You're gonna use him in Queen 12. You can use him in TOA Hard, TOA Normal, Bounties, and PvP Dev. So it really Charles is someone you should build. He's amazing. But let me just show you the gear again. Scale, Dragon Scale. I was lucky. I could maybe switch some gear with him with Hakrim, so Hakrim also have the Dragon Scale, but it's fine. No one ever focus Hakrim first. But yeah, I have 19k HP, 2.4 defense, and 64% resistance. Now, the good thing with Charles, even my equipment sucks. His passive is just OP, so he got an additional 100% defense when he reaches all his rage stacks. So, if like obviously everyone gonna focus the healer first because if you don't kill the healer, well, they just gonna fully heal up the full team, so they don't focus Jonathan. So he's just gonna get the stacks in the meantime, and then they won't be able to kill him. And then I will show you my nuke team. So Natalie has my best gear set. So she's up for 4.6k attack, crit always 100%, and 282 crit damage. This is my best gear I have, and I use it on her for PvP or when I farm Ash with her. But again, the set you can switch it depending on what who you use, right? So it doesn't matter. Like generally speaking, you just need 4 sets of good attack damage and crit, and 4 sets of HP def, because obviously you're gonna never use more than 4 attackers at the same time. My Uriel is on Avarice set. Grants this character 50% damage when attacking open an area. So again, I tried my best. It's not the best set I have, but since I wanted this 4 set, that's why the statistics are how they are. So I have 4.3, 4.4k damage, 100% crit, and 259 crit damage. I still can upgrade my torso, and hopefully I will get attack. If not, well, then don't, nothing changes. And then lastly, I have Borden. Borden has the worst equipment because they are not plus 15, but he is at 4k attack, 100% crit damage, and 247 crit damage. Same, he has the dragon scale set, but it really doesn't matter because I just gave him what I have the best. And since I'm always hunting, farming Ash 12, well, obviously that's the sets I have the most. But Borden and Natalie, the best sets you can give them is chance to attack again, so the set from the queen, or the attack percentage from the queen as well, I think, or maybe Tulpa, I don't remember. But then also the crit set from Tulpa, right, on Natalie, because Natalie, the AoE set doesn't work since all her spells are single target. So yeah, that's my so that's my attack team. Win tricks, I will. Why not? I will show it to you. My Wintrix is at 292 speed. I still haven't seen a single Wintrix that outspeeds me, but the problem is some teams have Tia, and Tia I think is the fastest one in the game, maybe Virgil, I don't know. But the problem is sometimes when there's Windstreak and Tia in the same team, even though I outspeed Windstreak and I can stun her, Tia will be still faster than my other champions. So when I see a composition like Wintrix, Tia, and 2 other AoE DPS, I just use my tank team because 100% I always win. So yeah, guys, this is how my team looked. Obviously, guys, like, don't worry. This is after 2 months of playing, and I'm not free to play, right? So believe me, don't worry if you don't have the same gear now. PvP is not important till you don't have that gear. And to have that gear, focus on PvE first. But I'm just showing you what works right now. So yeah, guys, that's all about PvP. Don't bother if you're still struggling to farm stage 12. Just leave it. Farm it whenever there's an event. For example, right now we have the event for the PvP arena. Don't worry, even if you're bronze, silver, you can still do it. It's very easy. The rewards aren't that great. Personally, the most excited I was about the double XP card jelly for 6 hours, and well, the 5-star pumpkin. Everything else, I wasn't that excited. Maybe gems for the energy refill, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, guys, leave any comment if you have any questions, if you want me to review your teams or whatsoever, guys. Like, if you need any advice on your accounts, if you're blocked and stuck and you don't know what to do, not just in terms of PvP or even PvE, leave a comment. I can add you maybe on Discord or in game and we can discuss it. Maybe, I can just see your team, give you a few advices, and it will help you to climb again. But other than that, guys, please follow, like the video. Like I said, more and more content will come back. Next week, I will try to build very specific teams, all the teams that exist for PvP right now, so I can showcase it to you. So you can also see what you can build depending on what champions you have. I'm still trying to do the Tulpa and Queen, guys, how to farm those, but everything is coming soon, very soon, guys. So yeah, thank you very much and see you in the next video, guys. Thank you.